If you've ever been in New York City and come down to downtown, you've probably seen the fake goods market. There is all up and down Canal Street, right, which separates Tribeca from Soho, two of the busiest areas, most well-known areas of the whole city. There is a massive market selling fake goods, fake bags, fake Rolexes, fake whatever, jackets, you name it. And this market, traditionally, I think it was traditionally run by Chinese people. We're right next to Chinatown. And now it is a mix of Chinese people and African immigrants, especially people from like West Africa, places like Senegal and Mali and wherever. So in the last year or so, this market, we've been working in this area for 4 years now. In the last year or so, the size of this market exploded.
How much?
It became a bazaar. I mean, it was massive, and you'd have to walk through this to get to work. It was wild. And on the one hand, it was kind of the charm, dare I say, of like the area of the city. Like, you come to Canal Street, but then also you walk through it every single day. It's obnoxious, whatever. So I don't know if these two things are related, but Nick Shirley, a YouTuber who goes out and he documents protests. He's a conservative YouTuber, and went out maybe like a month ago, and he made a video with his camera talking to people on the street here. Yeah, this one. I confronted dangerous migrant scammers NYC. Is this the one where he gets punched?
Yes, I believe so. Yes. Yeah, that guy.
Okay, so let's watch this because this gets.
Why are you mad at me?
Keep it pushing.
Why are you mad at me?
Take it over there somewhere else.
I am.
Yeah, you work for the fucking who you work for?
By myself.
All right, get out of here.
Look, I just bought some Rolex.
That's right.
Just bought a Rolex.
What's a Rolex?
It's a fake one. It's a fake one.
It's a fake one. Go to the fucking store and get the real one. Get the fuck out of here with your cameras. Snitch ass motherfuckers. So what the fuck is y'all here for? This is how the fuck we eat. That's how the fuck we eat. So get the fuck out of here.
I'm leaving.
So get the fuck out of here.
Where you come from?
Dildos for sale in the back.
Where you come from, your mother bitch?
Really?
You bitch.
No, you didn't.
Fuck out of here.
Why are you mad at us?
Soran's America.
We can be here on the street. This is public street.
I love how Eric Adams is
This our
America.
block, you bitch ass nigga. Get the fuck
This is your
out of
block?
here. Yeah, motherfucker. So somebody spank this motherfucker.
These guys sell weed, by the way. They're always
I
out there.
can
They
be
just sell weed by like the
Yeah.
I
by
don't
the
have
nation
anything to be
jar.
worried about because I'm not doing anything
Yeah.
illegally. You see what happens?
We go to
People come
the
in from other
beginning of it. So
countries
people,
illegally.
and by the way,
Wait, you get punched here in a
oh
second.
yeah.
The streets of the United States, then they shouldn't be doing stuff illegally. Then they shouldn't be doing stuff illegally.
That's not your fucking business if you do legal nigga.
Hey, hey. Hey.
I will smash this bitch.
Hey. We're out.
Okay. So for those who are,
What if they start using that as the ad for the Meta glasses?
that would be great. That is a great way to film. If we can go to the beginning just to see like what the market looks like on most days. So for those, by the way, who are listening, Nick Shirley, the conservative journalist, his camera guy gets punched. He gets surrounded by people calling them out. But if we can go to the anything that just shows the market, because I don't think people like this is a side alley. The main area, it looks like this for blocks and blocks.
It's packed.
Packed. Okay, so this is going around the city. Yeah, this is like a typical. This doesn't show anything near the scale of it. This is what it's looked like for a while now. But again, it goes for blocks. It's a huge operation.
So
yeah.
So Shirley posted this video a while ago, and I think like a month ago. It's got 740,000 views. But certainly, if you lived in New York and you come down to this area, you'd have to have seen it. I mean, this video certainly made the rounds for anyone who worked down here. But yesterday, Shirley also subsequently he met Trump. He interviewed Attorney General Pam Bondi and I believe Kristi Noem.
I didn't see
HHS secretary, and he's been on ICE raids, so he's gotten plugged in with the administration. Well, now it just so happens that 2 nights ago, I believe, ICE came through and raided this place and detained all these people. And a bunch of them were illegal immigrants with criminal records. Now, what's really interesting is that the guy who was screaming at him for most of that video, most of the clip we just watched, ICE released his mugshot and his criminal record, which is really interesting. Rob, do you have that link?
I do not.
Let me find it and show it to you so we can just flip through it, because it's actually pretty enlightening. Like, again, regardless of what you think about ICE, you see this, you watch that video, and you're like, wow, this is kind of wild, like whatever. And then they straight up put out the.
Oh, it's DHS, right?
Yeah, here I just sent you the link. It's a whole thread with essentially the rap sheets of each of these guys they arrested. And like this guy, you know, you see it, you're like, wow, he's really aggressive, and so on. But I just texted to you, Rob. Did you get it?
Yeah.
So basically for us, now I know you're less into the Twitter spats, and that's amazing for your mental health. I'm so happy for you. But as someone who is slightly more into them, this actually has become national news. I mean, kind of like Zoran. Zoran is a relevant issue nationally because there are copycats already running and this and that. And in the Democratic Party has an identity crisis, and he's become like a major player who's changed the rhetoric and kind of firmly divided into two camps. Similarly, this is a big one on obviously immigration raids, on sort of multiculturalism, because the debate is basically people saying this market was part of the charm of the neighborhood. And in fairness, I mean, you had talked about, which I didn't have this insight, like this had been going on for a while. But I'd be curious to hear your reaction. I know we have the picture up now, but just a question I'm putting out there.
Okay, so yeah, DHS tweets out this, you know, Canal Street in New York City is now safer. And here's the first guy. So this first mugshot they have is of the guy who assaulted him. Scroll up so we can see his rap sheet. So he's got a lengthy, was ordered to self-deport in 2008, previously arrested for crimes including assault, recklessly endangering, counterfeiting third degree, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, criminal sale of narcotics, possession of a controlled substance, possession of marijuana for sale, making false reports to law enforcement, resisting arrest. Go to the next one too. Just scroll down. Look at this guy's too. Next guy from Senegal, domestic violence, robbery, receiving stolen property, burglary, fraudulent accosting, forgery, counterfeiting, sale of controlled substance, obstruction, blah, 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 blah. He was supposed to leave in 1995, overstayed his visa by 30 years.
Damn.
I wasn't even alive yet.
He's been living here legally longer than you've been alive.
That'll be the new standard for are you millennial or Gen Z? Were you alive when Mohammed, whatever that guy's name, was in the country?
So you can go down the list and whatever. And now again, I know, like, I'm not just saying whatever. And in fact, I'm not, like, I personally, on the one hand, walking through that market, it always pissed me off because they were in my way, and like they turned the street block into like 1,000 people out shopping for fake stuff. On the other hand, like, you don't want to be a snitch. Like, I don't know, like making a video, blowing them up, now getting them deported. Then you see this though, and you see the criminal records, and you're like, well, actually,
yeah,
you know, like this wasn't just like Joe Schmo out in the street doing this, you know, which is the narrative, right? And again, I think a lot of the people probably have no criminal records, right? They probably detained dozens of people, of which they put up, I think, 11 mugshots here.
Okay, a couple thoughts on that. Number one, I had an issue with it because I already hate slow walkers.
Yeah.
And it became like whenever my subway, the two I go to are both down there, and you have to like walk from our office to get to them. And keep in mind, these markets are, again, multi-blocks and like been around the corner. And they would have just a total crowd. Like, imagine you're leaving work and there are these, you know, on both sides of the sidewalk, you have white towels out with a bunch of fake goods. And it's hard to get past them. And I'm like, what the hell? And then they will be aggressive.
They're not friendly.
They're not friendly when you step on the white cloak. But, you know, it's funny. We thought about doing a story on this. And I think, you know, my thought on it was you don't want to shit where you eat. Like, you know, we work close enough where, like, I wouldn't want to. But at the same time, I think also underlying, I'm like, I didn't want to be I was never this guy in high school that would snitch.